Hi you lot, hope you're all good. I'm just making a quick video to give you an update on what's going on at this end. As you may have seen, I'm selling my 75. There she is. She's all ready to go, being prepped. There was a nice young man who was a viewer of my channel called Isaac. Hi Isaac.
Oh, he's pulled the steering wheel off.
He came to see the car last week and obviously thought it was great, because it is great. I don't really want to sell it, but unfortunately there's other projects that need sorting out, and I need money to do it. So essentially I got the car ready for an MOT, because I told Isaac that I would MOT the car for him, because it went through last year without any problems, a couple of minor advisories. But this year, took it to the same garage, which is a local garage to me, and they found that there is a rear brake pipe which supplies both rear inboard calipers, and apparently they think that that brake pipe has been crushed at some point, which, well, I think it's obviously it's subjective, but when you're an MOT tester, I guess you've seen these things. It's not something that I spotted, but I'll show you it in a sec. Essentially, that's opened a bit of a can of worms, because Isaac wanted to collect the car, and obviously it's failed its MOT on that point. And also, amusingly, because they couldn't find how to switch on the main beam on the front headlights, which on the 75, I think the GTV6 is the same, and I know that the SZ is as well, because Gary told me this. You push in the light stalk for the high beam, which is obviously quite difficult to find if you're one of the uninitiated. So anyway, the problem is this issue with the back brake pipe means that I've had to order a brake pipe from Kevin at EB Spares. Thank you, Kevin, for getting that to me quickly. Appreciate that. Unfortunately, it seems that the rear left-hand caliper, one of the bleed nipples, has snapped off. Where we're at now is I'm going to have to put this up in the air and find out if I can actually get that snapped bleed nipple screw out. If I can't, then I'm going to have to go back to Kevin at EB Spares and order a new rear left-hand caliper, because well, there is no other quick way of doing it. Unfortunately, that's another 130 quid, which obviously I would rather not be spending, but in order to get the car sorted out and to get it off up the road with Isaac next week, so that he can actually drive it and enjoy it, that's what I'm going to have to do. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so here's the rear left-hand caliper, and if you note on the right-hand caliper, there are two bleed nipples on the top, the ones with the little rubber hats on. Unfortunately, on this side, only one. The other one, which is on that side, has snapped off. There it is. You can see it right there. Should be there, but it isn't. It's gone. Happy days. So I do have a tool, like a broken stud extraction tool. I think it's actually for screws technically, but one of them might be small enough to try and get that out. Let's give it a go. Yeah, sadly, this is the This is the tool I thought might fit. There just isn't enough space above it to tap it into the broken screw. So this just isn't going to work with the caliper on the car because there isn't room to tap it in. So it's back to the drawing board. I'm going to have to get some advice on it, see what the best route forward is. It's typical with this kind of thing. You get one step forward, 2 steps back. It's not going to beat me though. I'll have that sorted by the end of this week. You see if I don't. Okay, so I've tried something different. I've got some little like screwdriver bits, and one of those is very, very thin, and I've managed to tap it into the hole in the top of the sheared bolt. Well, that's torn it. The little bit that I hammered into the hole at the end of the bleed screw there has just snapped off. It's just in there. Great. Brilliant. The barn swallows are laughing at me at the moment. The plan to reuse the old caliper by getting this snapped bleed screw out have just backfired on me, because the little bit that I'd hammered into the open end of the bleed screw to try and twist it out has just snapped. Why you little, why I order? So yeah, that's all blown up now, that idea. So on Monday I'll have to order a new caliper for the rear left from Kevin at EB Spares. Hopefully it'll arrive on Tuesday, and then maybe Wednesday, Thursday or Friday of next week, I'll be able to get the car up in the air again and fit it along with the replacement hose. So, grrr, cars. Anyway, I hope that you can join me in the next exciting installment video when hopefully we'll get to actually hand the car over to Isaac and he can drive off into the sunset and happy motoring. See you then.